So this level, I wish I had talked about this before when we were doing the voiceover for Mad World.
Okay.
But this level reminds me a lot of the level when you're on the motorcycle.
In Mad World?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because the first part of it is really simple.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the boss that's crazy fucking hard. And,
so it's the exact same.
And when you die on the boss, you have to redo the whole thing.
Mm.
And the boss is amazingly difficult because he attacks faster than you can react to. Like sometimes it'll say like press X to duck or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And it's up on the screen for faster than humans can react to.
Okay.
And he can kill you in like 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, on this level, this is, what level is this? 2-3.
Yep.
You have to kill 40 enemies, and the clear time is less than 9 minutes. So it's very easy to get through the first part without dying. But it's really hard to get through this level with a high accuracy because you're using the minigun the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're probably going to get an A or even a B ranking.
Okay.
Which is 2 penalties in itself.
Mm-hmm.
If you die, that's another penalty, which typically also pushes you over the S ranking for the clear time.
Dying takes time?
Yes.
Okay.
Dying, it's a continuous timer. The timer doesn't go back to the previous checkpoint.
Okay.
So you pretty much have to do this level flawlessly, which can be fucking hard, and I should have given up on this level and decided to just get a human partner for this. But I did it with the co-op, and I don't know. Just because I'm masochistic like that, I guess. Is that the right word?
Yeah. You like to hurt yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the controllers that I use.
Put yourself through pain.
Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, this part's really easy. You're just shooting down the guys, and you have to shoot them. Shiva won't kill them fast enough to prevent having to fire any shots and just keep your accuracy high enough to only worry about the boss. Yeah.
Is the boss moving, or?
Yeah, the boss moves. It's this huge, giant beast.
Okay.
Yes. This game is a lot of fun when you skip all the cutscenes. It's kind of crazy. You'll see what I mean in a second when I skip the cutscene. The first time I played through this game, I skipped all the cutscenes because I knew I'd be playing through this a dozen more times, recording the cutscenes every time anyway. Mm-hmm. So I figured I'll just watch all the cutscenes on subsequent playthroughs. And it really jumps around a lot when you skip everything in between. Like, at the end of this driving part, a huge monster just appears in your face. You're like, what the fuck is going on here? And the same thing happens later on when you're fighting. You're like on this tiny little boat, and then you end up on like a super tanker fighting a huge kraken, and just out of nowhere. And it's kind of cool to have those.
Wait, a kraken? Are we still talking about this game?
Yes, it's like an infected sperm whale or something like that.
Oh my god!
I don't know.
Crazy.
I'm just sounding. I'm just making things up. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, when I make things up in this game, it doesn't offend people as much as when I made things up about history during my World at War guide. Which actually, you didn't. Well, it didn't offend people. They just think you're an idiot.
Yeah, they already do for my 2 human.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, you see, just skipped from the Serengeti to nighttime and this huge fucking guy in your face.
And the cutscene does explain it.
Sort of. I mean, it explains the much.
Man. He's just getting pummeled in the face.
Yeah. So when he kind of rears back to step on you, you have to shoot him in the face to kind of knock him off his feet and prevent him from hitting your car.
It just looks so funny for some reason.
Just like his face is just getting unloaded on.
Blowing a vacuum in his face.
Or like, oh yeah. So sometimes he'll grab these big ass rocks. You obviously got to shoot them. And there's going to be 3 zombies spread throughout the level that are going to be shooting bows and arrows at you or throwing Molotovs at you. And there's going to be two on the right. The two guys on the right are the ones that fire the bow and arrow. Or the crossbow, whatever the fuck it's called. And they... don't worry about them too much. If your crosshair is already kind of in that general direction, shoot them. But the guy with the Molotovs on the left, it does a shitload of damage with every time he throws one. So you need to take him out as soon as he appears. Now, like I mentioned before, this level is really hard to get the S ranking on because for accuracy and dying and all that. So it's really important that you kill this guy after 2 appearances of that huge tentacle out of his back.
Okay.
And the best way to do that is there's like kind of a white pussy part on the very top of the tentacle. And that seems to be the weak spot. If you shoot the base of the tentacle, it doesn't seem to do as much damage.
Okay.
So, yeah, watch out for that tentacle raid. Is what I'm trying to say. When he picks up those large posts, if you shoot the red barrels next to him, he'll drop them immediately, and you can avoid the quick time events where you have to duck his berry bond swings. See right there, it said X, press X.
Yeah.
Humans can't react that fast.
No. You have to know it's coming.
Right, and on Pro, you can't fudge it. Like, you can't hit the whole pad.
Oh.
Where on the other difficulties, if you hit B instead of X and then like switch over to X because you realize you fucked up, it gives you a chance to kind of recover. But on Pro, you don't have a fuck. You're done. You screw up, you're boned.
But it's X every time?
No.
Oh.
No, definitely not X every time.
So you just have to guess one?
So you have to hit it fast enough. And humans can't react that fast.
So how did you do it? You guessed?
I got hurt.
Oh.
And I almost died. I had like a quarter health right there.
Oh.
So you saw right there, I was shooting the kind of like white pussy part of the tentacle. And I didn't die that time, but I only had 66.9% accuracy. That's funny to me because I'm childish. But